Are we back now? That was weird. Uh, that was not me. I got. I know, and I double checked as soon as that happened. As soon as I got a red light on OBS, and I'm like, okay, boom. I did a speed test. My internet was fine. So yeah, that was interesting. Normally, when that happens, you lose internet. Okay, so the middle one is skipped. That's what I thought. Or at least normally when that happens to me, I've lost internet or something. But my internet was fine. So yeah, that was really, really weird. But hey, we're back. I'm wondering if it was a Twitch thing or I don't know, a twitchy hiccup. And it's pickle craving cheese again. What's up there, pickle? I want to try something here. Options, gameplay. Let's see what this looks like. Melting, sleeping 9% of the day. Don't really know if it did anything. There's that. Actually, wait. I have to do the ceiling. There we go. But yeah, that was really weird hiccup there. Lost me all my lurkers probably. They're all sitting at uh a disconnect screen. I did not lose internet. I never got an internet alarm or nothing, so I don't know what happened. It just stream died for a moment, but came back. Out of concrete. Oh, I'm going to be running out of concrete again, which means I'll have to go back to the train. How you doing now? Almost empty. So, Pickle, you're sleeping due to all the heat, huh? That depression. Yeah, depression can be a bitch. Oops. All the rest of these painted. About to run out of paint again, I know. You, TurboFuel, paint. You, TurboFuel, paint. Alright, so now we'll go with pipe wall hole in the wrong spot, of course. That's okay. We can fix that. You connect. You connect. Then we go thing on this side. Even though it can't be seen, I know it's there. Okay. Ah, still have power to do. And this floor will be done. Yeah, I thought I was running out of ammo for my paint gun. So, I don't need that. You're almost drained, but not quite. But that's all right. No. Oh, right in the middle of these two things, which is right here on the line. Which means we'll put you had just a little hair there. So do you. Okay, we're good then. Okay. That part's done too. So I'm going to need to get more concrete from my train. I need more coffee. That's what I need. And look, it looks like everybody's finally made it back. Welcome back after the hiccup of Twitch stream drop, whatever that was. But we need coffee. So, if you have coffee or some other favorite beverage, now would be the perfect time to grab one. It is a Friday, and if you're at work, well, sorry, I didn't mean to mention the W word. It is a four-letter word, but hey, I do have mature content put on, so it is permissible, just as long as we don't make a habit of it, to use that, the four-letter word. But if you're not, it's Friday, weekend starting. Oh, good. Oh, me. I really wish that I knew what happened to that little hiccup like that. Like, normally when that happens, it's my internet, which hasn't happened like that in a while. But it, of course, no. I was gonna say it could have been them putting in that new line in the back of my house, but that wouldn't make any change because my internet's not there yet, and they hadn't even run anything there yet. So, and I'll look out the window. No, they haven't done anything stupid like that without letting me know. So, I don't know. It was a it were a hiccup. Jonah, hello, hello. It's afternoon here, but that's all right. Whatever local time period, good whatever it is to you too. I need, that's right. We need paint and concrete. Where's the coffee cup? It's coffee time. 4:30 a.m. For some reason you woke up. All right. Well, welcome to the day. Do we still have any paint? Yes, we have paint. I'll put you in there. No concrete left there. No concrete there. And I don't think there was any concrete here either. So when we run out of this, will be time to head back to base and get more concrete. Actually, we can do this. If I'd been smart, I could have waited down at the bottom, jumped up, hit my jetpack, and waited for the autosave to get me up. Alright, so let's go ahead and do. Should have brought enough one of those. But we should be good for. Ooh, wait a minute. I need to check over here. Because I think I might have actually left some concrete over here too. No, no concrete. Let's see, what do we have in here? Lots of pipes. So we're good. Don't need to have any of that with me. Got 3 more floors to build. But at 4:30 a.m., if you're awake, you may as well have some coffee. Unless you're one of them tea drinkers, then go ahead and have you some tea. Ooh, this is nowhere near going to be tall enough. Well, of course, might help if I got on the right thing too. Coffee is life. I agree. I spent 22 years in the Navy and I learned that lesson well. Interesting. I was going to say there was I'm like, it's interesting in that, okay, I could get one closer and then this way and then it lines up and there would be a major problem. But the major problem is I got this thing backwards. Now it works right. And my kitty cat just went walking by headed toward her meal, but she's got a little while to wait. Let's do the ceiling. Actually, we can also do that. That's not needed anymore. Ooh. Let's also do this. I didn't get any. I ran out of plates. No. I don't believe I did that. But I did. Okay. I don't need all these cables. I can get rid of that. That should be plenty of plates. I don't believe I did that. Well, I do believe I did that because I did it. it might help if I waited until my jetpack refueled before jumping up again. And we're successfully back. Oh yeah, that's right. I can't do that yet. But we do want to do this. I don't know if it's high enough, but we shall see. Nope. We need to get rid of this for a second. Because we need this wall going all the way up too. I just started using refineries, very useful. I'm about to build a fuel generator power plant. That's what I had, and then whenever I got the alternate for TurboFuel, I bootstrapped into the diluted fuel TurboFuel mix, which this whole area down here, this floor right here is making the TurboFuel, and below that is making diluted fuel. Diluted is using the diluted fuel thing and going to the fuel generators. Like I said, I started with the fuel, oil to fuel, powering my generators. Worked great. Then I went turbo fuel. Now I'm doing it vertically, which is just basically a challenge to myself. But I'll come over here. I'll show you what it looks like. I've got 3 refineries here, built vertically, of course, taking crude oil, turning it into heavy oil residue. Then a building of 4 refineries packaging water. And this building takes the packaged water and the heavy oil and turns it into diluted packaged fuel. Then this refinery unpacks the packaged fuel into regular fuel, and then it goes into that buffer, and then from that buffer it goes into the buildings to take the fuel and turning it into turbo fuel, which is the third of such buildings that I'm building now. So, yeah, it is. Well, my main base Can't see it from this altitude yet very well, is over there. So, like I said, I already had this whole thing built up, and then I decided to go, let's rebuild it vertically and squeeze in a few more. Just gives more time to enjoy the game. Yes. And if you got 780 per minute compacted coal, which will, that's the logistical limit, for one setup right now. You can supply 5 of these buildings. It's rounded down, so you actually got a little bit more, but TurboFuel is the way to go once you get that recipe, because it's so much better than regular fuel. 10 refineries of TurboFuel will supply, rounded down, I think it's 41 generators. And if you're using the diluted fuel thing, you can have 30 TurboFuel refineries. So you can have 123 generators running off of 270 crude oil. A little ridiculous. Do another hard drive hunt. Yeah. The thing is, in the game now, hard drive hunts are great because, see, it used to be the MAM was connected to your hub. So you'd go out and collect all these hard drives. You'd come back to your base, and you'd plug one in, wait 10 minutes, do other things, you'd come back. But now you can take the MAM with you, just, drop a MAM, throw a hard drive in, dismantle it, move on. Get to the next hard drive, drop a MAM, check your recipe, throw in another one, boom. TurboFuel. I always make sure I give it a recipe before I paint it. That way I know it's got the recipe. Alright. Now we have to do a little trick here. I will be glad when they give us holes in foundations, so I don't have to do this. And then power. I had a friend in my save last week. He ran around and did a hunt. Got me the pure alternates for copper iron and also the wet concrete, but no TurboFuel yet. Yeah, it's random. So if you wanted to cheat, save your game, put a hard drive in. 10 minutes later, check. If you don't like what you got, load your save game, put a hard drive in. You could keep doing that until you got the right one. They used to have it to where you could cheat by when it was ready, save your game. Open it. Don't like, reload. Open it. Don't like, reload. And then when they realized people were doing that, they changed it to where the game actually figures out what 3 options you're going to get when you start the process. It just waits to reveal it. Yeah, that's what I did. Matter of fact, the last pocket dimension didn't show up until I was down to the final three recipes. I was like, man. All right. The ceiling on. Almost forgot to put these in. That would have been bad. But yeah, hard drive hunting is it's a good way to explore the map too. Ran out of plates. Urgh. Gotta love the jetpack. I knew I'd get the word here in a minute. Now, I almost made a mistake. I almost said take off. But if I had, that thing would have put all of its oil in. Ooh. Yes, it was. And there we go. Now, let's get back to work. I think I was... Where was it? Oh, yeah. It was just those last two that needed it. But that would have been a death, which means I would end up having to go get my 3 doggos and retame them again. I miss my big doggo pen I had. I had 8 doggos, but when they did an update, I lost all the doggos. I should go visit the doggo cave and gather up all the doggos and bring them in. And I might do that. All painted, so now we go TurboFuel, TurboFuel. Auto save. I always want to go ahead and throw it on there, but I gotta wait. I gotta put that there first. Okay. Do the power thing. One more floor to go. Actually, I think I should do something else. don't think I can reach that one. Maybe I can. I did. Didn't expect to be able to reach that far. Yeah, well, if they give us a hole to send things through the floor, I'll do it. Uh-oh, I missed the kitty cat time. My kitty cat's just come up to me and let me know that I missed giving her brushing, so I've got to give her treats. Hey, baby girl, I'm sorry, but there's your treats. Yeah, yeah, I know. But when they give us holes through the floor, then I'll get rid of those clipping. I do, uh, in my main production area, I have some wire clipping through foundations, but that's because I made power blocks in my buildings, which I'll show you what I did. I don't have to go that high. Let's just see. What I did was say you got this big building, you got power. I made, uh, which I could change it. I can make it different now that I found another way of doing it. But at power at the time, let's say I only had these on some of them, so you'd go at the right. Yeah, I can do it from this side. Or and that would be my power block, sending power to everything. I could send power to one of these, and it would power all of them, and this could go to all the machinery. So I made power blocks like this. Yeah, well, the only thing that's clipping would be the wire, but it was completely embedded in the concrete. It wasn't passing through it. It was, you know, basically like a slab foundation where you put all your wiring down and you cover it with concrete. You know, I call it a power block. Yeah, hidden wires. Let's see. I could go ahead and get the exact height on this. That's the exact height there. Hey, Gary. That's it. Actually, wait. Nope, 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 nope. There and there. And let's just go ahead and do this. Yeah. Hey, Knobs, how are you? This is the top floor of the third set of TurboFuel. There will be 2 more TurboFuel. I'm going to have 5 sets total. But I got to increase my coal and sulfur a little bit, but that's no biggie. Knobs, resubscribe with Prime 4 months. Thank you very much, Knobs. Thank you. Much appreciated. Let's go ahead and put the ceiling on. Actually, no. Let's not. Let's put these walls up. And we have marbles, the first marbles of the day. So, I actually don't have marbles running yet. Let me start her up. Okay, well, FJ, I don't have to go over and let y'all know, so since you're probably in the chat, let everybody know we got marbles. And let's go over to the marbles scene. Bring it up, the marbles. Yes, that is a random, so random marbles. Cosmic chaos. Exclamation mark play to get in on this marbles race. Tilly and Peach, y'all were just a little bit too quick there. Exclamation mark play will get you on this lovely marbles race, of which I have the record of 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Somebody Will you be able to beat it? Hey, Jimbryn, how you doing? This is a long race here. Actually, no, this isn't a long race. This is just a curlicue one. This isn't a space station one. This isn't the tour of the solar system that I thought it was. I think I will join the race also. And here we go with the start coming in. Still got about 20 seconds to get in on this race. Exclamation mark play. Get this race going. And we are off. Starting the counterclockwise turn around the funnel. Falling in toward the hole, the black hole, I guess. Let's come down here and see who can come out first. It's just Yankee Ace looks to be coming out. Yes, Yankee Ace, followed by Gary, myself, and just a whole crowd of people. We got a bifurcation here to the different curlicues, back and forth, over and, different sides. See how it goes. It doesn't really matter which one you go through. They're all the same. For loop-de-loops. Yankee is still in the lead, followed by me and Gary. But here we have a chance of having pegs, so everybody, boom, boom, Yankee, everybody just blasting through the tunnel here. Gonna go through another funnel, coming out, continuing on, but we have pegs stopping now. Yankee hits a peg and stops, but it actually keeps going a little bit, but people are catching up now. Yankee has just lost the lead, regained it, and lost it again, and regained it. Tilly is hovering right behind Yankee. They're both fighting. Knobs comes in, but Yankee is still, just keeps getting back. Why is everything bad? Passes him and is coming up and is trying to has taken over the lead and is trying to get past the record holder, but slows down. Yankee hits and bounces back. Yankee has fallen to his doom along with Callan. So we've got Why Is Everything Bad coming along, trying to take the record, but I don't think they're going to make it. Why Is Everything Bad is trying to fall down and takes the win. Why is everything bad? It's not bad. You win the race. Summer, haven't seen you in a while. And we have another Marbles Redemption. Why is everything bad? With the win. First win. One race, one win. Exclamation mark play to get in on this next race. Exclamation mark play will get you in on the race. We are playing Elite to Remember. I hear the bonds coming in. And I hear Titus. Didn't hear you on that last one. I know you were there, but I did not hear your noise. So I guess the noise doesn't work on Cosmic Chaos 2. So here we go. Let's get some names here. Got 12 people. Exclamation mark play will get you in on this race. There we go. 14 now. 15. There we go. 16. Let's see who we get, how this one goes. Has the record, has had the record for a while. Internet just died for a couple minutes. Not a big one. Snail gets in right under the wire. Pepe, I don't know if Pepe's going to make it. Pepe, you were just a little too late, I believe. Going down, down, down. Need to range of 500 player rate. I've never had 500 people in my stream, so Peach comes out first, followed by Summer. Oh no, Pepe didn't make it in. Never mind. You made it in, Pepe. Peach is in the lead, followed by Summer and Pepe. Going through the curlicues here. Make it down to the bottom first and launch themselves into the spinning funnel. Pepe, Summer, Pepe, everybody's launching, coming in. Pepe launches himself off the track. Bondsman goes through, speeding along, got himself in the lead, followed by Knobs. Why is everything bad? Is coming around, bouncing up. Knobs now takes, but Why is everything bad takes it over again. It's Foot and Mouth. Why is everything bad? And myself, the record holder, is in the lead. It's Foot and Mouth. Why is everything bad? It's between those two. It is coming into the holy funnel, which they're up top. So Foot and Mouth actually bounced down. Why is everything bad? Bounces down first, but is just kind of floating around. Where here I come, Knobs comes out of nowhere, blasting along and gets stopped by a peg. Now it is my game. I am going to take the win on this one, and y'all can't stop me. Tilly? How did you get way over there, Tilly? Knobs comes in for an easy second. No, Summer, you're still there. Although Kaylin is gone. And Peach took a leap. You'll make it, Summer. We'll just sit here waiting for everybody else. And there we go with the marbles. Thank you all for participating in that marbles. Everybody loves a good break for marbles. So, how you been, Summer? Ain't seen you around in a while. Good. Just busy, so could never catch my streams. Not a problem. I mean, I do stream during the day, so Finished Turbo Motor Factory yesterday. Since then, I've been a bit, nothing to do with Satisfactory until I can think of some new ideas, start a new save, different approach or something. Well, see, that's what I do. I come up with projects like Transcontinental Railroad. Then I decided to turn my TurboFuel vertically. You know, eventually I will do a nuclear project. It's the same color as TurboFuel. Alright. Now let's do power. And the ceiling. I did put the belt down there, yep. Now we'll do the ceiling. I have to come over here. You go to there. Now, get rid of this. Now everybody's got power. Yep. All nice and yellow. Okay. Alright, so You know, as not the food part, but you are right that it's time for coffee because I'm out. I have one more cup of coffee in me today. So I'm glad you said something. I'm going to get me another cup of coffee. And then we'll be strictly water for the rest of the stream. But I want the coffee. But yeah, I love me some coffee. But food, we'll have to wait. I try not to eat while streaming. Sometimes my belly gets so peckish that I have to have a oat bar or something. But generally, I try not to eat while I stream. I used to snack a whole lot while playing games. All right. Now this is the part that's a lot of fun here. I hate meetings. Did you mention how much I hate? Kaylor, I think you might have mentioned something about that. Okay, so good. At least I know which way this splitter goes. After we have to wait for the long pause for the autosave. So actually, let me double check something. It is right on that line though, so we're good there. So I take this splitter. I think right there is where it goes, right? Yep, right there it goes. And then we take one of these here. Just like so. The best story I tell about meetings, we're getting a new ISP at the school. We're in a meeting discussing how to bring the fiber to the school. The ISP tech called me. We pulled their fiber, finished installation, and went back to the office. We were still on the phone discussion on how to get the fiber run to the school. Supposed to go from here to there, here. I put this thing in the wrong direction. I didn't pay attention. There. Yep, it is a newbie mistake, and I am a newbie. What's up, Ike? this one faces this way. Ah, hours, schmowers. You go there. You go there. And we go from there to there. But we have coffee. Ah, good old coffee. Woo. Yeah, okay. I got everything. Everything's good. All right. You. Why can I not pick the belt? Thank you. Now, unfortunately, players in away floor too steep. Okay, we'll just go there for now. And this one will be this way. And boom. Okay. there, you there. You going up here. It'd be better to do it this way. That way. Crap. Let's put this thing on here first. Now do it. I'm actually going to go. It's nothing like the first sip of coffee in the morning. Yeah. Now let that thing fill up. And we have a new building for TurboFuel. Next is diluted fuel and unpacking fuel, which this one is only 2 wide to this one's 4 wide. So we have a wall there and a wall there. There we go. Okay. Well, and we need to start with that. So right here, boom. And then it's wall. Why are you doing that to me, ball? Is there 3 in between here? Yes, there is. We're good. Sometimes a copy paste would be great, but then where's the fun in that? The only copy paste there actually is, though, is. No, you don't go there. There is a copy paste, but you have to use a mod. Actually, I'm going to change this to there. I can't. Well, I can. I have to check. You're going to have a pipe hole here. If I was to put the wall connector, let's see, where does it go on this one? I'm considering using that mod after spending 2 days building floors. No, I can't do it. It's going to have to be a regular wall. I am mod free. One third of the way there, Has. 1/3 of the way there. Why can I not get on that wall? I know I'm not Humpty Dumpty, but come on. FJ's got a couple of points. Kind of weird there. 25K channel points. Nice thing about this one is there's no painting involved in this well, actually there is. There's just a little bit of painting involved right here. And that's it. Alright, where am I going to put the power on this one? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Middle of 4 from the front. Hey, Hells, how you doing? I am doing good, thanks. No, and all the world records we set are gone. Even the one that Tilly did is gone. She got beat by by 0.139 seconds. I was about to make that connection, and that would have been wrong. I do need to come in here and see which way I did, though. Or actually, no. It's out here, so I can make that connection. Never mind. Boom. Don't have to worry about that until I get to the outside. We're good. So, wallage. Well, ceiling. Which, alright. Now ceiling. I should do this one too. That way I know where to stop the ceiling. There we go. You are making diluted packaged fuel, and you are unpacking fuel. Now we do walls. Thinking I'm going to do this one just a hair different. Seeing as I don't have to do any painting on this. If I have to cut through a wall to do anything, I don't have to worry about repainting it. I just knock the wall out, go in, put the wall back. Come on, connect. Try something a little different this time. Let's try it this way. So, anybody got any special plans this weekend other than hanging out at home to stay safe from the coronavirus? Uh-oh. Is that a hole? No, it was just a non-render. Okay. Like, I thought there was a hole there for a second. I'm out of concrete, which hopefully get back to riding. Oh man, I'm pretty sure that the next time I actually get a chance to go into the VA, I'm going to get the shingles vaccine. None here, so let's grab that. Actually, no, let's not grab that. I'm going to get some of the fuel back home. That's the problem with my generation going and everybody, you know, somebody gets chicken pox, everybody had to go and get the chicken pox. Now we all have the dormant shingles virus in us. I myself just started this game just 24 hours ago. I'll be grinding. Ah, yes, you will. Well, Snail, I am about to make a trip back to my home base because I need concrete. Do not let what you see inhibit you in any way. The game progresses nice and easy. Don't get, you know. But we are headed back to my base, and I'm going to be doing a tour. Been looking for a few hours. Have you seen my main base there, Snail, or just this area? Yeah, well, Satisfactory is the game where you build, tear down, build bigger, tear down, build bigger, tear down, build bigger, rinse and repeat as necessary. Well, I'm heading back to my main base. It's on the larger side. I do what I call a warehouse build, where everything I build goes into a centralized warehouse and then is pulled out of that warehouse for use. The advantage of that is whenever you come up with an alternate recipe, all you've got to do is just change your inputs. All right, you've been watching Smirking and Brain. You're good. Here is my build. Well, he does it with the, you know, I don't think he'd be doing that if he didn't have the area actions mod. Okay. I build on layers, okay? Here is my warehouse. Alright, this long building is my warehouse. Inside the warehouse you will see okay, I will go visit my doggos, and then when you get back I'll do the tour for you. what my doggo's got for me. What you got? Deuterium? Terrible. I can take the paleberry still. And you ate yourself a critter. Which, since I picked those things up, I can utilize my sorter. When you're first starting to use fuel, what would you do with the resin first? Just dump it or into the sink? Uh, yes, or turn it into plastic to help out my plastic production. But a lot of times, just dump it in the sink. Right now, I'm dumping it in the sink. All right, let me go to this area right here, and we'll put the pale berries, that, and the deuterium all right there. Now, this is my sorter, which goes into a programmable splitter that sends most of my stuff that I use to individual areas. So all these containers right here are things that I use, you know, say like you have this stuff. So anything I put in here gets sorted to production materials, which goes this way, and things that I keep that go this way. All right, now back to the tour. Seems they're back from the potty break. Hey Raz, welcome. Every warehouse is 2 industrial containers daisy chained. Outputs come out and go to the 2nd floor and go to whatever building they're needed. The inputs come up from the 3rd floor and go into the back and are stored for later use. Every building is an 8x8 building. The reason why I picked 8x8 is because that's the smallest building you can put 6 manufacturers in. And I filled it full of whatever machinery is needed for whatever product was being produced. This building is for iron rods. I don't need that many iron rods, so you can see a lot of them are on standby. On the other hand, this building is for copper sheets. I need a lot of copper sheets, so it's actually utilizing 2 floors. So you see your inputs come in, wrap around, go up, and they'll wrap around. The outputs, the upper outputs come down this way and join these outputs here. Now the 2nd floor looks like this. This is all the inputs, so everything coming out of storage, going to whatever building it needs, and going up. And the outputs are all down here, going into storage. All right, I build stack poles one way, conveyor poles the other way, outputs and inputs on separate layers, which is why I say I don't have spaghetti, I have lasagna. And you'll see by following these guys, now this part right here, that sorter that I had up top, any production item that I put in will make its way down around this way, and then that smart splitter right there would send copper sheets to here, and they go this way. And then if this is full, then they go that way to the sink. At the top of my warehouse, see, I have a conveyor belt to take you along. You can see a turnstile to let you know what's here. Grab a bunch from here, or come down here to grab a few. The entire base what's that wall of belts? I did something similar. I'll show you what the wall of belts is. It's something I did separate. But here's my entire base. Each building makes its own item. And we're up high like this to allow the giant moth Steve to fly through. The wall of conveyor belts that I've got is a separate thing. I decided to make a stockpile of space elevator parts. So, actually, if you come down here, you can see instead of going straight to the sink, certain items come in to this group, which is doing nothing more than feeding this area over here. Which is making a stockpile of space elevator parts. All those are full. This is getting close to full, and this is empty because it's cables that drive it, and I'm not making a whole bunch. But I'm just taking the residual stuff and building space elevator parts. That's all that is. Now let's check the plate stat. I think I'm out of plates over here too. Yep, I need plates and concrete. What's left back. That way we get the equal amount of concrete. Well, actually a little bit more concrete. Because we'll need a little more concrete than plates. think we got plenty of rods. We got plenty of everything else. Let's see. Yeah, we're doing good with everything else. I've got plenty of sheets over there. I can't remember. Do you bring raw materials in via train, smelted on site, or smelt? I used to. I used to not bring. I used to bring some raw materials in by train. Most of it was down below and being smelted and stuff here. But what I'm doing now is actually, let's climb up the rickety staircase. It didn't start shaking. Did they fix the rickety staircase of the... Over there, I'm now making all of my ingots and concrete. Using the pure ingot recipes and bringing it in. And these train stations right here, those used to be buildings that were making the same things. So I replaced the buildings that were full of smelters and furnaces and now train it all in. My cat was leaving me alone while watching this. I loaded the game. She aggressively wants pats. My cat doesn't care for any of that, so I should actually bring this thing with me. That way I can put this thing up and use it to jump over to the buildings. This thing's full, right? And this one's full. I'll show you my ingot production area. You must honk the horn when you get in the train. It's a rule. Amusing to me. I think I have a total of maybe 6 train stations. I'm gonna actually slow down a little bit, let that guy get ahead. I utilize trains a lot. I like trains. Plus, they extend your power grid. start, stop again. I'll take the autopilot off. Jump out. And this is where I make all my ingots now. I actually made it and then jumped off. Can't get it. Alright, one last try. Okay, there we go. So I set each one of these up to work off of one pure node of either copper, limestone, caterium, whatever. One pure node. And they make what they do, and a lot of it goes into a sink. Peach was just randomly poking me to, let him know that he's still here. That's all. Peach, he hasn't been talking, but he's still around. So you can see a lot of these things are running into the sink because it overproduces what I need. Well, I am a member of the Satisfaction Labs community, which, go ahead and put that in. And there's a lot of us there, and we tend to hang out in each other's streams and stuff like that. And there's a lot of good information that can be had in that Discord. A lot of people play the game and know a lot about the game. So please feel free to join. That's my personal Discord that I send a blast out anytime I stream. So we have the Sat Labs Discord and my personal Discord, which is basically just a ping to let you know that I'm streaming. But I have a couple of trains, not as many as Rashley has. That man went crazy with trains. I'm going to take the time that my train is moving to go get a glass of water. Because my coffee is gone. Need liquid. I have to mute my microphone whenever I get ice in my glass. It gets rather loud. For some reason it echoes. I think the last time I forgot to mute my microphone when I was filling a glass with ice. Somebody asked me if I dropped a toolbox or something. So. All right. We have water. You have a 50-ounce water bottle to keep it dead. And now we can get back to work. Before leaving, yes, I should have grabbed the fuel, but I didn't. So we will go this way and grab another thing of fuel. Well, actually, no, we don't. We got fuel up top. Never mind. We got like 800 fuel up top now. Oh, and the nucleus is working out pretty well. Down 11 pounds. Nice, 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 nice. And let's go ahead and drop this bad boy. Right there. That way, when I need to make some climbing, I got something to climb now. I think part of the reason I haven't expanded out as much or built as big is a simple lack of motivation. No one looking my over shoulder, watching what I'm doing, etc. You just got a new TV for free, a 49-inch smart TV. Nice, nice. Need to check something here. I haven't seen it pop up in a while, so I want to check. Make sure it's still working. Timers. I'm going to change this because make this 4. It doesn't seem to be popping up as much as it should. Okay. 49-inch smart TV is nothing to scoff at, especially when it's free. I like free. Free's good. Norwegian guy living in the same complex as me, irritated over some small dots from damage which you can barely see. So he just bought a new one and gave me his free. Cool. Yeah, I had a TV that I had in my bedroom that I never watched. Well, I rarely ever watched. And my mom and dad had a spot on theirs. And so I'm like, well, until you get a new one, I'll just give you mine. So I gave them mine. And then they got a new one, and the old one was moved into a back bedroom. And then they gave it away to somebody. It's like, that was my TV. opposite direction on this. Of course, I didn't tell them that. You know, I didn't make a big deal. I didn't even mention it. I just mentioned it to y'all, but they don't watch my stream, so we're safe. Come on. Yep, you got yourself a new TV. Ain't nothing wrong with that. There we go. Actually, wait. Climb up. Drink water. Ah. What's that wall doing there? Go away, wall. You're not supposed to be there. And you're... Gotta change you to... this. You get changed also. There we go. But we'll go to bed, have to work tomorrow. Football, soccer club here locally. We have 2 matches to be recorded. Well, thanks for stopping by and hanging out and everything, and you have yourself a good night. Actually, let's go ahead and, well, production refinery. Actually, let's just do this. And logistics belt. And okay, you will be making diluted packaged fuel. You will be unpacking fuel, which means this will go there. power line. And hold up for the autosave. Autosave complete. Alright, so now we need to go a little higher. Probably going too high now, I don't know. Actually, probably not high enough. But they're all the same height now. So, you go away. You go away. Logistics pipe hole. Production. So everything you manufacture is fed by just one pure node of each material. Back at that area for my ingots, yes, one pure node, and I maxed it out. So 780. You can make a lot using the pure recipes. Oh, did I do power? I think I did power down below. I need to double check that. Diluted fuel. And unpackage the fuel. Yep, I did power. Good. Wow. Wow. Lag. I got a little bit of lag there. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. And I'm rethinking everything. Sorry. As far as the bald thing going, I always say I have a couple of sayings. Brain power burned up the follicles. I grew too tall for my hair. Or the good Lord only made a few perfect heads and covered the rest up with hair. Is that high enough? I don't like to copy bills, so now I'm trying to imagine something uh, better than. Yeah. So I got to go up one more. There's my roof. No imagination. I originally came up with the separate floor for inputs and outputs before we had lifts. And oh my goodness, was that a pain to try to figure out. Then they came up with lifts. I was like, thank you. Can I have that now? Now we need our floor holes. Yeah. Or send pipes through glass foundations. Yeah, Jimber, and as far as imagination goes, you obviously have to have one. Seeing as you write. Be hard to write if you didn't have an imagination, I think. Yes, but those people I don't read. Of course, I haven't read you either. Sorry, but make sure I say that. I'm sorry there. Yeah, that's. Oh, you'd mentioned that. I was like, man, that is great. Oh, I don't have enough sheets on me. Well, let's just do this. But now comes the reason why I dropped this guy here. There's the shaky stairs. I cheated the look a bit with my turbo motor factory. Between the logistics floor and the production floor, I use elevators and I use the diagonal ramps to clip it. Done right, actually looks somewhat acceptable to me. All right. See, that was the reason why I have a radar tower there. Radar tower is actually useless for anything other than one, clearing the fog of war, two, climbing. And I don't want it to clear the fog of war because I want the fog of war there to let me know I haven't been there. Yes. When you go to the MAM, it's in the quartz area because there's your map right there. And if you look on your shortcuts down uh, in this area right over here, you can see this is the map. Yours is probably blank. Let's see here. But in the quartz, you have quartz crystals, crystal oscillator, and then you've got your map. It looks like somebody else didn't know there was a map. But yeah, there's been been a map in the game for a long time. It used to be back before update 3. All you had to do was research quartz to get the map. Now it's a little more involved, but still good. Oh wait, I think I thought I did. I thought I forgot that. Alright, you will be diluted fuel. You will be unpacking fuel. And I got that there. I got the other side there. Now to put the power on. One, two, three, four. Right there. Alright, so now we have roof. You don't go there. Still got one little power issue left. Yes, you need to do the research and you need to find the hard drives and process them. So we got 1, 2, 3 down. So right there. Well, if you do no alternate recipe, then you can never do TurboFuel. That ain't happening. Okay, I'm gonna have to jump down for that. I think I'll be able to get it from here. I'm using more myself, but and then here. Just a little bit. Matter of fact, how much am I using right now? I might need to go and check some things, but I think I'm missing some power. But I'll double check all that later. Alright, so So let's do this. I don't have the plastic. That means I got to come all the way back up here with the plastic. I used it in the other one, that's right. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait. You should be empty now. I can't reach you. No, I can't reach you. There are ways around stuff. Lag is getting bad. Now I know I got it. Oh, how close to the edge are we over here? Okay, the ladder is at the edge. That lets me know where I need to put it. I think one of the biggest you get, as odd as it is, was not placing my base block fighting station. I didn't do the same thing. I did the, you know. All right. So mine isn't in a cardinal direction either. All right. So now. Okay. Pump time. Pump time. Flip, 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 flip. I've got one more milestone left on tier 2 with 3, 4 unlocked, but I haven't put down a platform yet. Okay, if you're going to build a base, when you put down your first concrete block, face north and put it down so it is, has a flat side facing north. That way, anytime you put something down, it will, you can always do that with a cardinal direction. So you'll later on everything will fit right. Check something out here. All right. So we'll go power, wall outlet. There. Playing with Misty. This is fuel. Now let's delete this one. Put glass. Now I want to check and see if this tells me what a head pressure it's got. It doesn't because there's nothing there, but I was just wanting to check. Didn't think it would tell me anything, but I wanted to find out. Coal will open up a whole new world. Yes. Foundations work good for everything. Okay, top's done. Okay, Snell. What section of the map did you start? Did you start in the green zone or in the desert or what? Green, I suppose. Okay. There is water in the green. Okay? But there are two pools of water basically. You can see that formation, correct? Because north of that, there is a pool of water not too far. And then due east of that, there is another pool of water. And eventually you'll come to a cliff and there'll be a big old waterfall. Ooh, this is a little close. Let's go ahead and well, might have to change it. Wait for the autosave. Do 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 do. Okay. All right. Now let's see if I can get that piece in there. Will it fit? Will it fit? Will it fit? Yes, it will fit. Just barely, but it fit. Wow. How much power I have, I might just find a nice clean spot, place a new starter foundation, and rework everything around again. Again. Oh, this is that we may be in trouble again. I don't want a refinery. I want that thing. One, two, three, four. Now, I think I'm a little screwed on the floor here. Yep. No floor for this one. Come on. All right. Let's not forget. Put that back. And we can go ahead and do this. Uh, what key area? Yeah, the middle. Yeah, they did that a few updates ago, the middle mouse button is a, if you're in the build mode or the dismantle mode, the middle mouse button will copy whatever you're highlighting. Lag got me. All right. Kind of wish we were in any mode. It's 100 biddies for a game of marbles, and it's a viewer's choice game. You can choose any type of marbles. And you can do it two ways. You can play the sound or just do 100 biddies and say marbles. You didn't say marbles, but it's good enough. Marbles it is. Let's see. Marbles. Let me bring up the marbles and the marbles. Okay, it is viewer's choice marbles. So you can name a track, you can do random, you can do boost, you can name a boost, you can do boost random. It is up to you. When you do the biddies, you get to choose. So, is it regular or boost? I'll do any of them myself. I mean, boost it is, okay. We're going to boost. Let me get to over there. Now, do you want straight complex, straight clean, curvy, or random boost? That would be random it is. We're doing straight clean. Okay. Boost track, exclamation point play to get in on the exclamation point play. Now, this is a boost track. Boost track is different. In boost, exclamation point boost, followed by the numbers 1 through 650 will speed your marble along faster. You control the speed of your marble on this. And this track is straight. Don't go too fast, you'll overshoot the end. Now, there's an inherent lag in the stream. So, depending on your internet also, you may have even more lag. So I suggest refresh your browser or app now. I am not going to hit the start button for another 30 seconds. And then you got 30 seconds after that before it starts. So refresh your browser. Exclamation point play to get in on this boost. Alright, start button is being depressed now. You've got 25 more seconds. Exclamation point play. And refresh. Looks like Lava's not going to make this one. He likes a good boost. will keep as many people in the field as possible. And we are a go. Heading for the funnel. Round and around and around. Technically, I wouldn't boost at this point because that just make you go around the outside faster and get down slower. Okay. Coming out of the funnel, you got Hells is out first, followed by Snell, Capo, myself. Settling out. Jimbrin, Nevfinks. Alright, Hells has got a good boost going. Has is going, trying to catch up. Rasp is going. Rasp has jumped off the track. Echo Fiend blasted through. Jonah coming in. Echo Fiend is going to pass Has, maybe. Between Has and Echo Fiend. Echo Fiend now has the lead. Echo Fiend for the win. Peach and Jimbrin jumped over. Jonah jumps over. Think my boost is broken. And that is marbles. Winner, Echo Fiend. Yeah, well, like that, there's an inherent little lag in there, and more if you don't refresh. That's why I give everybody a chance to refresh. Because you might need it. Okay, only got one. Two. Come on. No. No. We'll just go straight up, seeing as we're not gonna be making a, because I don't like that clip. All right. Now we go. 1, 2. 3, 4. Wipage. And more power. And you connect to there. Come on. There you go. Ah, we've made it to the bottom. Woohoo! One, two. There's that. Now we'll take you to here. Power to there. There. Okay. Now we've got all that connected. Now we just got to do the other side, the outside. Which is to go back up to the top and start all over again. And make sure we have, hopefully we've got enough. If not, I have to go back to base again. Oh, the shaky ladder. No, it's so shaky. Never, ever, ever, ever climb up the radar tower unless you have a jetpack or a parachute. Out of curiosity, how do you handle oil products, plastic, and rubber? I am building those in another location, and I actually have to ship a little bit of oil over there too, which there is a way to use 300 oil out of a train station, but you have to use both outputs through 3 buffers and a flow regulator to make a flow regulator. Okay, it looks like that's a merger going out that direction. Yep, that's the same. Hey, Tony, how you doing? Okay, now we're going out that direction. It is going good. I'll be heading. I end up heading back to base here in a little bit because I'm gonna run out of these soon. But I pretty much am working on getting, well, thanks. Tired as I'll get out, cut out some tree roots. Ugh. Tree roots suck. Alright, now back to this way. What happened, Snail? Those lizard thingamajig got the best of me. Ah, are you talking about the spitters or the hogs? I think I might have a problem here. Oh no, this is way too far out. So when the hogs. Boom. There we go. Now this is all for the empty containers to go out, such as those. Now both of these guys should be chock full of TurboFuel. Yep. Oh! Oh! I about had a heart attack. This guy will be chock full of TurboFuel. Okay. These two guys are chock full of TurboFuel. This guy gonna have TurboFuel because he don't have fuel yet. But oh, that's about. Oh no, I'm about to lose power. Oh. All right. I need to get the back end of this done now, which is kind of easy. Well, the thing is, if you're full health, you can survive. If you're not full health, you'll die on that. But Blade Runners will protect you if you're at full health. Was just under full health, then you're dead. Okay, so we're just straight across from it in the center of the thing. Okay, that's easy. So just go. Actually, let's do this. And we'll do it this way. This happens to often to me. I have a spare Explorer. Always good to have spare stuff around in case something like that happens. And there we go. That guy is done. All it needs is the belts from this guy. Woohoo! Oh goody, I just found out I get to work tomorrow. I'm sorry. Unless you really wanted to go to work. But I am going to need more. Not particularly. So it was a oh goody. It was a oh goody, you get to work. Gotcha. I'll show you my, you were asking about my rubber and stuff because I'm not going to start the next building now, so I'll show you the rubber stuff that I had going. Let's see. OPEX storage will work. And I'm going to get another glass of water real quick. We got an autosave too. So I may as well top off the water glass while we head that way. But I'll show you The problem you have, if any fluid, and you can have the same problem with solids too, but mainly with fluids because it's 300 is such a small number when it comes to fluids. I've got 10 refineries making plastic. All right. Each refinery needs 300 oil. So that's 300 oil per minute. I had it coming out of a train station into a buffer. The problem is, train station shuts down for 24 seconds every time it unloads. So even with the full buffer, eventually that buffer runs dry and you start running into problems. Because you're bringing 300 in, 300 out, but this stops, and then the 300 in, it can never catch up. So I came up with a fluid regulator that works, but you've got to use both outputs. And I will show it to you, and it works really well too. By the way, there's a pool of water right there. There's that thing, there's a pool of water. The other pool of water was back on the other side there. I wasn't here for that. I was getting water, but, and of course, more water up here. Tamed your first doggo. Nice. I need to come up here to the doggo cave and just grab all those doggos. And dead. Well, now you don't have a tamed doggo anymore. And if you had gotten it back to your base, it would have despawned. Okay. This right here. Whoa. Where are you going? Okay. Let's delete this, turn the autopilot off, and then move it out of the way. Okay. What I did here was I took both outputs. Now I put pumps here and powered them because I wanted a check valve to keep backflow from coming in, and sometimes pumps don't work without power, so I powered them. But when this thing shuts down, either this buffer is full or this buffer is full because they're coming from separate areas, and they will supply the main buffer and keep it full when this thing is shut down. And then whenever it starts back up again, one of these will be full, one of them will be empty, and it can fill itself back up. And they tend to swap between sides. When this one empties out, then this one takes over as being the buffer to hold this thing, keep going, this thing going. But you got to use both of them. So one station, two outputs will support 300 per minute, but only if you do something like this. This guy's full right now. This guy's full. This guy's close to full, but yeah, that's how it works. And it's making all the plastic I want with everybody green. If I hadn't done that, just the, this guy would have gone empty. Actually, this guy did go empty, and I had to come up with this to keep that from happening. Hey, but I'm making plastic, rubber. I'm taking my heavy residual and turning it into petroleum coke. So I got more plastic and more rubber, more petroleum coke. I've got so much petroleum coke that most of it is going into the sink. Although, now that I've got some alternate stuff going on over here, I'm actually sending a bunch of petroleum coke down here to be used for steel. And then what I do is I got a buffer right here. So this thing fills up, it keeps this thing full. It's always good to have a buffer for your train stations. What's up, Forte? So I've got all of my rubber and plastic is made here. I do have a little bit of residual over there at my power station, and I'll have more whenever I get done. I'll turn all the polymer resin into plastic. But you got rubber and plastic, rubber and plastic. And this area over here, I'm sending petroleum coke down to my aluminum scrap production area. That's aluminum scrap down there. Taking the bauxite from up there. What am I doing with a box of shame way up there? No! No! This cannot be! Hit the wrong key there. Oh, come on. Okay, now we're running. My ladder. My own jumping puzzle here. see you. Floating nuts. Whoa, there's another one there. $18 concrete, huh? Did you die again? I haven't died in a long time. I don't know what you're talking about. I was just down below and I looked up and I saw a box of shame. One concrete. One concrete. Man. One concrete. That's just sad. I'm a fan of conveyor belt assisted launching. But yeah, this is where I do my plastic and rubber. And like I said, I'm bringing in extra oil for this one, because I used up all the oil here. Which, where I park down at the blue crater is actually where the oil comes here. Yeah, I'm using one pure node for my TurboFuel right now. I will be using the second one because I'll be having 5, and one pure node can only support 3 setups. You have 30 left over, so. And the only reason I'm only going to do 5 is that's the most you can support rounded down with the 780 logistic limit on compacted coal. Alright. Is Tony still here? I don't know if Tony is still here or not. If Tony was still here, I was going to do a quick base tour. But I will go check the doggos again. What you got for me? You've been eating hogs again, huh? And you've been eating copper. What have you been eating? More hogs. Well, I do have, in case nuclear waste comes in, I do have uh, a way of getting around it. Well, I can throw it. I've got a container that I throw it into that takes care of that. When I started redoing my base to be a warehouse type build like you, I completely overdid how much I was producing. I produce just enough for whatever I need and a little bit more to go to the sink. That's the way I'm currently doing it. Oh my goodness, he's actually still streaming? Well, I'm pretty much done for today. Let's see. I started realizing I don't need to use the entire space, so putting 2 to 4. Well, see, thing is, I like my building. I will put the entire thing in, but only turn on what I need, and then I can come back later and change that. So I need to find somebody to raid because I hit my raid button and it doesn't come up with anybody playing Satisfactory that I follow. Let me refresh because it's still blinking from a long time ago. So let's try that again. Yeah, I don't see anybody that I'm currently following that's actually doing uh, Satisfactory. Then again, I don't have it. I may need to follow some more people. Yeah, total, but he generally is stopping about this time. So I was thinking, I was like that when I first saw him, like, yeah, I could, but I'm pretty sure he's stopping at this time. But I let's just jump in there and look and see if he's about to stop or not. He literally just signed off. Okay, yeah, like I said, he's generally stopping at about this time, so I never really get to raid him. So I'm going down to the bottom. get somebody that, yeah, it's just they're not. Oh, Rickety is, but like I said, the last few times I've rated him, I didn't even get acknowledged. So, so let's look around and see. Let's go all the way down to the bottom. I'd like to find somebody speaking English. Maybe even somebody that doesn't have their affiliate yet. Well, there's somebody that doesn't have their affiliate yet, but they're on followers only chat. So, no, sorry. Not going to do a followers only chat. That's just rude. Okay. Another followers only chat. So, no, I'm not rating a followers only. I guess I should have had my stream up, huh? Just kidding. How do I do you go to followers only with no affiliate yet? Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, the only time I could see followers only is, somebody that's got a big, huge following, and you do followers only so you can keep track. All right, this guy's already got affiliate, but it's not followers only. He's only got 129 followers and only 3 viewers right now. So let's try that. I have no idea whether they're any good or not. We'll have to see. So we'll see what Dubious Diver has going on, shall we? I will be continuing this stream next week. Hopefully Monday or Wednesday will be the first day. It all depends on the repairman with my dishwasher again. So probably one day next week I will not be able to stream because of appliance repair. So let's go and see what Mr. Dubious Diver has going on. And I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. And let's check this guy out and see how well they're building. Y'all have a wonderful weekend.